Hi, I'm Andrew Wasson. Thanks for tuning in to another one of my guitar blogs. It is Wednesday, July 13th, 2011. And this time around I had a question that I wanted to go over that was sent in from Antonio out in Poland. He wrote in asking simply, why is music reading so difficult to do on guitar? Well, to answer that, I have to just first of all sort it out as my opinion. You know, there's basically, in my personal opinion, two reasons why music reading is basically so problematic on this instrument. Number one, it quite often involves the use of tablature and chord diagrams, which tend to be included along with each line of notation. And number two, it involves the overall inconsistency in how guitar music is often notated. So let's begin with the use of tab and chord diagrams. Now the issue here, in my opinion, again, isn't really about comparing advantages. It's more about the fact that these devices do not really help reading. They actually do the opposite. They hinder the whole process. Now, in my experience, if tab and chords are given, students simply rely on them instead of on the actual music notation. So while this tab and chord device idea obviously speeds up the process of learning the piece, they're actually a detriment to learning sight reading itself. Now, the other problem that I mentioned is that of notation inconsistency, and that's one that would have to be basically solved through the cooperation of all the music editors, arrangers, publishers, and composers out there. And one of my own real pet peeves here lies with string indications. Now, many notators will use numbers and circles. That's probably the most common string indicator that's out there. But some will basically use letters, so that can be a little bit confusing sometimes. Other publishers have gone on to create their own fingering and position designations, which again can be a little bit confusing. Other copyists yet have next to no position markers or fingerings given in many of the charts that they'll produce. So I think in doing this, again, in my opinion, I think it only confuses players more, and I think it creates a terribly difficult situation for the average guitarist to be able to improve at sight reading in a traditional music notation. So hopefully that answers your question, Antonio, and hopefully it helps out a few other people out there. And again, that's about all the time I have for today. So thanks for watching and thanks for sending in all the great questions. Have yourself a great week, and I will catch up with you next time. Bye for now.